It's your boy. Told you I'm not stopping. I'm going at it again. Hey, little bit of advice on I ain't gonna say relationship advice. This is basically relationship common sense, guys. I had to do an essay for a class about this one, and I said it, and I was like, cool, man, this would be a tight topic for me to talk about, especially considering I got an A on it. So check it out. I'm gonna give you guys a little tidbit because this kind of helps me out when I had to deal with things in a relationship. There's no such thing as a perfect relationship. It's not. It's just not going to happen that way. You're not going to wake up every day and it's going to be like some sweet, happy moment. There's going to be arguments. There's going to be things that frustrate you. There's going to be situations that may be a financial struggle. It may be a struggle with somebody, with things that from your past that may still bother you currently with the relationship that you're in. But here's the thing, if you want to have a successful relationship and you want it to be successful, guess what? This is also part of the grind for the goal. It doesn't just say certain things. Success does not necessarily mean money. Some people want to be successful in a relationship. Guys, this part's for you. Coin straight term right here. Happy life, happy wife. If you're not married, happy girl, happy world. Just say it that way. Here, and what that means is this. You keep her happy, you will be happy. And it does not necessarily mean finances. It means little things. Send a text to your woman every once in a while, guys. Say, I love you. Beautiful. How you doing? I still do that. Don't always do it. Now, don't give me that. I miss some days. If I'm running late, I might miss it. But later on in the day, she calls me. She still calls me every single day on my lunch break. And I love that. But the term of happy wife, happy, just simple things. Come through, give her a few roses. If you got time, drop them off at the job, man. Then you get to see the other chicks have a fit about, oh, you got a good dude. Not so much as, your girl might not even like flowers, but give them to her anyways. Just to show a sign of appreciation. And fellas, man, come on, man. You got a heart, but at the same time, you can't be so hard that you can't tell your woman that you care about her. Some dudes have no emotional attachment to a woman except for simple things such as sex. That can't be it. If you care, you care. Spit it out. Say it. It doesn't take away from your manhood. Actually, it actually makes you more of a man by being able to get in touch with your feelings and say the things that you want to say in the first place. Now, ladies, here we go. Now, this part is, I made this one up. It's kind of sweet though. I like it. It's, a man in the hand. What that means is if you keep your dude in a position where he's happy. We have emotions too. We want to feel a certain kind of way. We want to feel loved and cared about and all the good things. But some dudes don't know how to say that. Me, I'm like, hey, I don't care, dude. I tell you the truth. When I'm aggravated, I love it when my woman comes to talk to me. Some guys actually need to have that happen. You got to break down your man walls and say, hey, you know what? I have feelings too, and get in touch with them. But ladies, this is what you do. Make him feel as though he's wanted. If you want to keep a man happy, just keep him in your hand. The way to a man, just like, how you feed a bird, you keep a bird, you get him in your hand. That's the same thing that works with us. We are in your hand. All you gotta do, you feed us, make us feel good, say sweet things to us. It doesn't take a whole lot to make us happy. Women are a little bit more complicated than guys, but guess what? It doesn't take much. And arguments, think about arguments as this. You got to approach, it's going to happen. It doesn't matter what you say. It's going to happen in any relationship. An argument happens. But here's what you do. And I learned, I got this one from somebody else, but I put my, a little spin on it. It's called, find a way to, in the argument, find a way to get out of that argument. Because here's the way, you don't want to talk to somebody that you love like you're talking to somebody in the street, because that's not going to work. You can't say the things to somebody that you care about like you talking to people in the street that you don't care about. Because guess what? You can't take back the things that fly out of your mouth. And we've all done it. It doesn't matter who you are. At some point in time, you said something to somebody that was hurtful. Why would you go out of your way to hurt the person that you really care about instead of talking to them like you're talking to some thugs in the street, like you're talking to your boys? You can't talk to your girl like that, and vice versa. Ladies, you can't talk to your dude the way that you can't demean his manhood and talk to him a certain kind of way and make him feel bad, because all of that does is give off a bad reaction. It's like vinegar and baking soda. Doesn't mix well. It bubbles up. It's cute until you put it all in the same thing. It's just a violent reaction. But the thing about that is this: be careful and choose your words of what you say to the person that you care about. If you can't do that, you guys, this is the part that I was telling you about. I figured this, it's called, I got this one from a very good speaker that I know. He uses something he calls the tap out method. If his argument with his wife gets really, really heated, and he's like, you know what, I can't do it. I tap out. I can't say no more. I'm done. What I like to do is this: I get really, really quiet and I just let it blow off of steam, and then I go away. And 5 minutes later, I come back and I say, hey, that was really mean. I ain't like how you said that, and that, you know, that kind of bothered me. I remember the days of having extreme arguments, but guess what? We went through things that in our first maybe 4 or 5 years that people don't get to probably 10, 15 years down the line. And I'm so grateful for that. But at the same time, it's like the things that I learned then, those are the things that I can give to people now to say, guess what? Just plain and simple, choose your words wisely. Don't talk to your mate like you're talking to somebody in the club, in the middle of an argument, in the middle of a street fight. You can't do that, because this is the person that you have to, that you care about. And if you want to be with that person, you want to say nice things to them. But ultimately, guys, check it out. It's not really hard. But it's not hard to govern your mouth. When you get in an argument and you start seeing things get a little carried away, put a mental picture in your mind of a light switch. Turn it off. Just stop. Let it go. It does not require a whole lot of effort to just do one thing: shut up and walk away. I don't even like to use that word a lot to people, but that's just being honest. Shut up and walk away. If they proceed to follow you, just shut up and keep going. Guys, and one thing I can definitely tell you guys, I've seen this so much that it makes no sense to me at all. There's a such thing as there's equality set between male and females now, but guess what? Under no circumstances, whether it be male or female, you should not be putting your hands on each other. That does not work. That definitely ain't gonna work, because all it's gonna do is get you a lengthy rap sheet, get you in trouble, and you're gonna end up in jail. Both of y'all are gonna be in jail somewhere paying, and it's gonna affect you later on in the line. Don't be that person. Don't put your hands on somebody. Don't do all of that crazy stuff. If it feels that you got to get to that point, guess what? You guys need to have an exit strategy, because that's just something right there that's totally unacceptable. But at the end of the day, man, just think happy words. Guys, remember, happy life, happy wife. Ladies, remember, man in the hand. That's all you got to remember. Feed them, man in the hand. That's all you got to think about, guys. It's just like this. Just nurture each other, love each other, care about each other, choose your words wisely. But there's a little bit more on that. This is just the first part of this. There's so much more that I can get into deeper about this, but this is just a quick snippet of what I'm really trying to give you guys, just to remember and to think. Just talk to your mate with your heart and not your mouth, because the things that fly out of your mouth don't necessarily represent what's in your heart. Sometimes you say things out of anger that you wouldn't even be thinking about. Just remember that, guys. And remember, also, a successful relationship is also part of the goal, man. It's part of the grind. It's part of the goal. You got to grind to make it work. It's part of the goal to make it happen. That's all I got for you guys. Grind for the goal, baby. I'm out.